Hi everyone, I'm Angelica Gonzalez, and today I'm going to talk about teenage pregnancy and the impact of the environment on the mental health effects. I know this is a sensitive topic for many people, and I've tried my best to find the most reliable and accurate research. I have not personally experienced teenage pregnancy, so I don't know what that is like, and my information is all from research that I have done. The environment has a huge impact on the mental health of teenage mothers. In this picture, from publichealthnotes.com, we see some things that can cause stress and trauma to the teenage mother. This has a huge impact on the mental health of the mother, their education being interrupted, as well as their whole life. So many health risks involved with being pregnant and all the doctor's visits. Knowing all these risks that come from having a baby and possible bad outcomes, as stated by author Ad Hikari, these teenage mothers have a higher chance of having symptoms of postpartum depression or even PTSD. Mental health care for teen mothers. According to Dr. Hodgkinson in Addressing the Mental Health Needs of Pregnant and Parenting Adolescents, available data on mental health service use among low income in general in families from diverse ethnic backgrounds suggests that vulnerable groups such as teenage mothers face significant barriers in accessing mental health services. This journal article talks about teenage mothers also having a lack of insurance, a lack of time, and a lack of transportation, which all impact the decision to reach out for mental health assistance. Overall, many of these teenage mothers are also avoiding their mental health problems. This could be because they're so focused on their new baby or focused on getting back to a normal life, getting back into school and into other activities. The environment that one lives in has a huge impact on the accessibility of the mental health care, making this really easy for some to obtain and really difficult for others to obtain. This graph from the British Medical Journal shows how the odds are stacked against many teenage mothers. These mothers are already at a disadvantage and then have to worry about having a baby, giving the baby up for adoption, or even terminating their pregnancy. All of these decisions have a huge impact on the mental health of the mother. This added stress can also cause harm to the baby. The environment that the mother is living in can also cause harm to the baby, such as shown in the graph, the mother being a current smoker. This might also mean other people around her are smoking, causing her to breathe in even more smoke and in turn affecting the baby and the health of both the mother and the baby. This graph is shown in our textbook, Human Sexuality Diversity in Contemporary Society, and it shows the rates of births based on ethnicity. And like I stated in the last slide, environment has a huge impact on the mother's mental health, and some of these ethnicities might be more supportive than others to having teenage pregnancies, and having the support of loved ones and families makes a big difference during the pregnancy. The textbook states, quote, "Not only are African American, Hispanic, and Native American teens more likely to be sexually active than whites, but their birth rates are also higher. This is partly explained by the way in which the forces of racism, poverty, and education gaps combine to limit the options of young people of color," end quote. There are also many factors like these that people do not even think of, but they all come together and do affect the mental health of the mother. In this study by Healthline, the researchers found that girls ranging from 15 to 19 experienced postpartum depression at a rate that was twice as high as women aged 25 and older. This article also states, quote, "In addition to higher rates of postpartum depression, teenage mothers have higher rates of depression," end quote. So here are some of the conditions. Baby blues is symptoms of mood swings, anxiety, sadness, overwhelmed feelings, difficulty sleeping, difficulty eating, and concentration problems. And these all occur within a few weeks of giving birth. And then, like I stated before, the chances of the mother having depression are greater if the baby is prematurely born. And then postpartum depression symptoms are pretty much the same as the baby blues symptoms, but they do not go away within a few weeks. They stay for much longer and have a much greater impact on the health of the mother. And according to Healthline, teen mothers are more likely to experience post-traumatic stress disorder than other teenage women. This could be because teen moms are more likely to have gone through mental and or physical abuse. So here are some resources that can help a teenage mother. These range from finding doctors, what her options are, how to tell loved ones, mental health support, and how to find support from others if you don't have that support at home. And being able to have someone with you in this process is a big deal and makes it easier for the mother, no matter what age the mother is. So these are just a few resources that I found that I thought could be helpful. Thank you for listening. Here's my works cited, and I hope you learned something about the mental health of teenagers. And if you didn't, I hope this encourages you to do some more research on the topic. Thank you.